Mr. Emperor. I'm trying to find my video where I'm at. I'm going live. Because I'm sure. It should have me going live somewhere, right? What YouTube am I on? I'm on the right one. Oh, there we go. There we go. I knew I was there somewhere. Excuse me. As we all know, I got a cold and I'm smoking. So, but we're going to do a divine masculine read because I just got that doing a divine feminine read. Then I'm going to do a twin flame read. You know how we be doing a twin in separation and twin and not in separation. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that. And all that good stuff. I went to the store and bought Black and Mouse. I must have left them in the car. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for divine masculine. What messages does divine masculine need to know at this time? What messages do we have for the divine masculine at this time? Thank you. Let's cut the deck 3 times. That's how I roll, y'all. Y'all never gonna see me cut it more than 3 times or less. 3 is my number. 3, 3, 3. The Queen of Cups. So some of you guys could be worried about a water sign woman. Or some of y'all could be in y'all feels. But y'all could be worried. This happened in the feminines. Y'all could be worried about taking action towards some water sign woman. But it's some confusion here when it comes to reconciling. Or when it comes to closing out a cycle. When it comes to building or some happiness. You got some type of confusion around this deal. But let's see what was coming out for you here. We got the Strength card. So this is the energy of you being courageous, being strong, standing in your power, having self-love. Or this is the energy of you restricting yourself or trying to hold back or resist something. Okay? 3 of Swords. This could be you trying to be strong and you're going through some type of hurt. Maybe you're dealing with hurt or something. Yep. You're dealing with hurt or something's hurting you. I'm going to say yep. I say yep because I see my divine masculine energy and it's like yep. So, some of you could be a Virgo. You don't have to be. Some of you could be a Leo. Okay, but I do feel like somebody's trying to be strong here because they're feeling hurt. They're feeling hurt about a situation. You could be a Virgo or you don't have to be, but you're feeling hurt about something. I feel like it's something that you've deeply reflected on. The Hermit is looking deep. It's deep. It's self-reflection, but it's digging really deep here. So I feel like when you dig really deep, there's hurt there, but you're trying to be strong and maybe ignore it or resist it and act like it's not there here. But we got the Judgment here. You could be making some type of decision. You can be making decisions or some type of decision based on this hurt, but maybe you don't, I don't know. If y'all feel like you think it's, you know it's there, you might not know it's there because if you don't look deep enough, you might not be able to see it. But the next card is the Death card. Let's just scoot these over because I'm pretty sure I'm doing 10. Didn't I do 10? I'm pretty sure I did 10. So you're deciding to end a situation or you're deciding to transform a situation. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy Virgo energy out here. Could be a Scorpio as well. 9 of Swords, you got anxiety here about hurt. What's the 3? What's it? You got anxiety and hurt. Then you got the 4 of Cups. Either you're discontent or you don't want to miss an opportunity. We'll get into what that is in a minute. 4 of Pentacles is that you're holding back or you're holding back information. You're making a decision to hold back. 8 of Swords. This is being trapped in your thoughts, in your mind. Well, you say you're trapped, but you're really not trapped because at any point in time, you could walk. You could free yourself. Your hands are tied behind your back, yes, and you are blindfolded, but your feet move just fine and you're not trapped. So at any point in time, you can free yourself from that mental imprison. You just choose to stay there. Also, a lot of the times, each of those 8 swords represent a truth, right? The 8 swords, they're about truth. So you're haunted by some type of truth here. All right. I'm ready to get into it. Somebody could be a Leo Earth sign mix out here with the King of Pentacles and the Strength card. But this could be a King of Pentacles that's trying to be strong here because he got anxiety, because his feelings is hurt, because the Hermit to the Four of Cups is deep reflection. When you look deep, you really don't want to miss out on the opportunity, but you really still deciding on the surface. Deep down, you don't want to miss out on the opportunity, but on the surface level, you still deciding to make decisions and hold yourself back. Or you making a decision to let a situation end or end a situation. But it's only, I feel like it's only because of Eight of Swords. You're being trapped in your mind because you're holding yourself back and being trapped in your thoughts. But you don't have to stay there. You're just staying there because you want to stay there. So if you're telling people you're staying there because you have to, you're lying. Okay? Now let me stop fucking with you, Mr. Masculine. All right. Here we go. Why is the Strength card here? The Emperor. And the Six of Cups. Something about the Strength. Something about the Strength card. Yeah, and then look, you back there too. With you with the Seven of Swords. Oh, you could have did some old sneaky behavior here that you want to apologize for now. Something's going on here. So we got somebody's being strong and resistant, hold themselves back or something. The Strength card is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups. I'm sorry. The Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So I want to heal and I want to grow, but instead I'm walking away. What? Or somebody could be walking away from you that you want to heal and you want to grow from. Somebody that you deceive, somebody that you want to take charge and apologize to, but instead you just restricting yourself and letting them walk away, even though it hurts, with the Three of Swords. Why on earth would you do that? Why is the Three of Swords here? I don't know. I mean, I might get into that, but King of Swords reverse, because somebody's being dishonest with themselves about that this ending is hurting, or that they're going through a hurting, or that they're feeling left out in the cold. Somebody's being dishonest here. Or maybe they are unclear. They not. I need some tissue, y'all. I got me some sanitizer in here somewhere. I was my son had ended up getting my code, y'all. As hard as I went out and got all that, well, if you don't watch my personal channel, you don't know. But as hard as I went out there and got, we took the trip to Walmart. I went and got all the Lysol, boom, trying to keep my kids from getting sick. My son he caught the cold before he ever left. So, but anyway, the point is, I was in there. I'm looking for my sanitizer now. I was in there making some of that onion juice remedy for him. So my nose is feeling all runny and my eyes are still runny because I was chopping up onions. And I started crying and my nose started running. Anyways, what the heck? I can't find the sanitizer. Well, I gotta use this. Because I'm going to come back and touch these cards after the code is gone, right? And I just don't be like, I don't want to spread germs and stuff. I'm not with all that. Anyway, so somebody's either unenlightened, they don't got the truth, or they're not being honest with themselves about the fact that it hurts that the cycle's closing, that it hurts that somebody's leaving their life and that they feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like it's a Virgo. But I do feel like they about to get a new perspective here. When the cycle actually start closing, they about to get something. They about to get a tower coming in. And I don't feel like they're going to be able to let this go. Whoever this is. Or why I feel like you being strong right now and trying to be strong through the hurt. Trying to act like it don't hurt. But I don't feel like you're going to be able to let it go. I don't know. The only way people be strong and let it burn is if they're going to be like, it's going to be done. It just stop burning at some point. But what happens when it don't stop burning? Tell me about the Hermit. Yep, the Emperor. The Emperor could be a Virgo. Or the Emperor could be somebody who's deeply reflecting here. They need to deep reflect because you want to offer love to a situation, but you holding yourself back. And why is that? Why is that? Because you're bored. You're discontent. Hermit energy on the bottom. Heavy Virgo energy up in here. Wanting to reconcile, but you're waiting. Maybe waiting on the right time. Waiting on something. I don't know what you're waiting on, but hey, I'm just saying that you're waiting. You're holding yourself 4 Pentacles. Why is the Emperor holding himself back? You holding back from the Lovers connection. But why? You holding back from putting work into the Lovers connection. You holding back from taking a leap of faith to what you know is equal give and take. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. Definitely could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or you in a twin flame with one. 10 of Swords. Something you waiting. Maybe you waiting on an ending or something. I don't know. You're holding yourself back from a twin flame, from a deep connection, from putting the work in. You holding yourself back from the love you feel, and you're holding yourself back from giving to the situation. You're holding yourself back from taking the leap of faith because 10 of Swords. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're going through some type of ending, or you feel a betrayal from this person, something like that. But you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back from putting the work into this connection, into somebody that you love, and you're making this decision, judgment, to hold back. This is a decision. This is not something to block it. This is not something getting in your way. You are purposely choosing to hold back, knowing that the situation is going to end. You're purposely choosing to hold back. Okay, well that's what you want, Mr. Emperor. The Judgment. So we got Judgment. We got, and that coming out with the Page of Swords, Temperance, and the 3 of Wands reverse. It's back to you taking the leap of faith with the equal give and take, but the 10 of Swords. You're making a decision based upon a perception or some communication that you received. Why is this Page of Swords here? Something about the Page of Swords for the Emperor. It's like bored or discontent. Contemplating. I don't know what is going on here for what the Page of Swords is. Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. I feel like this is why you're so guarded. This is the 9 of Wands. You're guarded towards the situation, or this is you learning that you're... Tell me about this 9 of Wands. Ten of Cups, the Fool, and the 6 of... But it keep leading back to the damn 10 of Swords with the Queen of Cups. The 9 of Wands, the Hermit reverse. That's coming out of solitude. That's speaking, or it's something coming surfacing. Something's the Moon reverse, the Hermit reverse. Something is coming out, and then 3 Cups reverse. So this is some type of information or something. I don't know, what is it? Tell me about this Hermit in the reverse and the Moon reverse. Two of Wands to the Queen of Swords to the High Priestess. Maybe you got your own thing going on. The Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, and we got the Chariot with the Knight of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune. With your decision here. Maybe this is what you want. You got, for some of you, y'all got this Queen of Pentacles that y'all want to deal with in the past. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or you're confused as fuck, but this is what you see potential in, right? This is how you see it. So, I don't know. This is why you hold back from whatever this is. This emperor, the lover situation, you hold back from that because you feel like you got something else going on. And that's what you want to do. That's what's important to you. And rightfully so, Mr. Emperor. You can prioritize what you want to prioritize. It's your life. 3 of Wands reverse. Why is that here? But your life and your way don't got no future in it. Looking like 3 of Wands reverse is planning in the future. It ain't got no future because the only thing it got is heartbreak. 3 of Swords, all it got is you being so loyal to a situation and it'll break you. All you got is you hitting the tower. You're going to hit a tower, Mr. Masculine. I'm going to let you know this in advance, but this is you. You insist to do it your way. I'm just doing my job, okay? You're going to hit the tower, and where you're going to be in a position where you want to offer the love to the Queen of Wands. Right now, you feeling like it's important that you stay with the Queen of Pentacles or a Capricorn, or maybe no, but it looks like you got your own thing on it. It's saying that you don't want to reconcile. You don't, because you don't. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want to reconcile. This is coming to the surface. This is you coming out. Things are surfacing, saying, I don't want to reconcile because my potential is being seen in the past. It shows up with the 2 of Swords saying that you're confused and don't know what's going on for real, but that's what you want to do, and that's okay. Because you're saying that you want to, that's your potential. This is your perception. Because of your perception, this is why you're making your decisions to balance it out with the past, where there is no future. 3 of Wands reverse. Only thing it is heartbreak with the 3 of Swords reverse. But you do your thing, Mr. Emperor. Okay, you go ahead. You be loyal to it. You're determined to. Let's let you do that. Okay, because the only thing it's headed for is an ending. The death card is still going to end. No offense to you. I'm not trying to throw that up in your face or nothing, but it is. Okay. All right, so let's tell the truth. Tell me about the death card for the Emperor. 5 of Swords, King of Cups, Justice. That's why the Queen of Cups to the 10 of Swords keep coming down, because now that's where it happens. Something ends. The Queen of Pentacles ends, or whatever ends here, King of Pentacles style. Whatever it had that Queen of Pentacles on the bottom now. So this is what you're determined to stay in your 3D life is what it seems like. You know, sometimes sometimes we get on a journey, or sometimes your soul calls you on and stuff, but you don't want to go on that. Who signed you up for that? You didn't. So you just want to live your life how you've been living your life. You want to stay what you've been having, how you've been doing it. Okay, and sometimes people see it that way. That's your perspective, and I'm not knocking that. That's how you have to see things. But don't be upset at me, okay? Because I'm just about to lay it flat to you how the cards are saying it. All right, so persistent to be loyal to the situation with the Knight of Pentacles energy. I don't think you knew that it was no future. You were persistent. You seen the potential, but you couldn't see nothing, honestly, because 2 of Swords, you got blindfold on. That means you don't know where you're going. Only your intuition can help you in that card. So you're headed somewhere that has no future, balancing out, whatever, purposely holding back from divine masculine duties because you want King of Pentacle duties, not divine masculine duties. That's not who signed you up for this. You didn't. I didn't sign up to be no twin flame. Okay, none of us did. You hope you understand that. But I get you. I get where you're coming from. This is how you're looking at it. Okay, I get that. Boom. But the universe is trying to show you something. They're trying to protect you. Okay, from this heartbreak that you're headed to. But if you insist, you'll run right into it. Okay, so you're insisting to be loyal to a situation that's going to break your heart. Okay, and I'll clarify it further if you think I'm bullshitting you. Okay, tell me about this 3 of Swords. Well, 7 of Swords on the bottom with the Page of Wands with the Ace of Swords. This is some type of message that you come into, some type of truth, some type of clarity, some type of deception that you find out. And it breaks your heart, and you decide that you want the journey after all. Okay, you decide, well, I do want to be a masculine after all. In fact, fuck this situation that I am. Fuck being the King of Pentacles. Let me go be the king of the masculine. In fact, let me chase that shit down. In fact, I'm chasing it down with anxiety because I didn't realize what the fuck I was getting myself into. But right here, it already says that you didn't. So, but I'm just clarifying it further so it makes a little sense to you. Boom, what happened? Three of Swords happen, and Three of Swords put you into what energy? The King of Wands, divine masculine energy to chase down something that makes you feel stressed out. But I'm assuming that it's this right here that you was holding back from, because it's right underneath this power clarifying. Okay, that works. That's how my intuition works, right? So boom, what's on the bottom of this deck? You finding out some type of truth about some sneaky ass, deceptive ass person. But what does that leave you? Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords. That's that same energy right here. So while you thinking you're trapped, somebody might have been helping you be trapped, okay? Helping you be inspired to stay in some shit that you really don't want to be in. But I'm just saying, Mr. Masculine, because on the bottom, after that death, look what you're inspired to do. You're inspired to send out messages to the Queen of Wands about brand new love, because that tower with that Capricorn woman, it hit you hard than a motherfucker. But just don't mind me, Mr. Masculine, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just doing the cards. Now, let me see about this Knight of Pentacles where you insisted on being loyal to the situation. You was determined. You was guarded, defending it with everything. Felt like you had the higher ground to do so, too. Boom, being loyal, but Magician reverse. Six of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Magician reverse. You don't know who you dealing with, obviously. You don't know who you dealing with. Obviously, you don't know who you dealing with, Mr. Masculine. And what power we on? We on Judgment Power. Yes, okay. Yeah, you don't know who you're dealing with, obviously, Mr. Masculine. But this Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Wands. This is something you standing up and fighting for. Hey, Mari, thank you. Standing up and fighting for it, defending it with your life, defending it with all your pride and everything. Saying, no, I ain't taking no twin flame. Twin flame, forget the twin flame. I got what I got right here. I got my soulmate. This is what you was, the King of Pentacles. You wasn't about to be no King of Wands. I'm the King of Pentacles, and I said what I said. I'm not being no King of Wands. I'm not being no Emperor. I got my own thing going on here in 3D, says you, Mr. Masculine. That's what you said. Then you went from standing up and defending it to the Magician reverse. Something happened, but then you went from not only something happened drastically from this point to that point, but from you to go from the Magician reverse to the Nine of Pentacles. What done happened to it, Mr. Masculine? What done happened to what you was fighting for? What done happened to what you was defending with every bone in your body? What done happened to what you was holding back, leaving the Empress out in the cold? What happened to that? What happened to that? Where's it at? Why are you single? Why is it not working? What's going on? Why is somebody playing, manipulating mind games, being a trickster with you? Why are you looking now? Why are you going from looking at something like you want to stand up to fight for it to looking at it like you can't trust the shit and it's manipulative, to going to being single, to saying it's over? Why is it switching like that? Because remember, you were so sure that the King of Pentacles was what you was supposed to be, what you gonna be, what you was, in fact, I'm not being no masculine. I'm discontent. I don't want to be the divine masculine. That's not what I want to do. I want to be who I want to be, and I want to be who I came in this world to be. What I built for myself. I didn't sign up for no twin flame. I didn't ask to go on no journey. I don't care if I'm with a karmic. I want to stay there. That's the mentality that's getting you in this situation, Mr. Masculine. Tell me about the Magician reverse. You being loyal to a trickster. You been loyal to somebody that just, I don't know. But you was determined, right? You wanted to be the King of Pentacles so bad, right? You wanted to be the King of Pentacles so bad. I feel like that's going to put you in the energy. You're going to be pausing to reflect. And there's that Ten of Swords with the Queen of Cups again. Ten of Swords to the Ace of Wands to the Hangman. Oh, look like something going to change for you, Mr. Masculine. But you was so sure. I'm just trying to let you know what you said, okay? Magician reverse. Yeah. Yeah, look at that energy. Ooh. Energy like this will fuck you up, okay? It will. That means motherfucker. See this? Energy like this will have you out here defending them. Have you out here looking crazy. Have you out here saying, no, this is this and I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a King of Pentacles. I'm going to do this, this, and that. And behind your back, you got a motherfucker like this. They doing this. Now, let's ask about it for you, Mr. Masculine. That what they juggling you? They got other people? But this is what you want. This is what you said. I don't know. This is what I'm going to stay at. This is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm supposed to be. You said that was where you was destined to be. I'm supposed to be a King of Pentacles, not a King of Wands. Tell me about the Magician reverse with the Seven of Swords. Oh, here's the Queen of Pentacles. So she comes out. Now we're about to see what she did to you. We're about to see what she done did to you. Well, I'm not saying in every situation that the Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Pentacles probably don't even watch my channel, okay? Because my Queen of Pentacles, maybe a few of them may get down like this when they get maybe real pissed or when they get in reverse. But we don't rock like that around here, okay? So anyway, your person don't watch this channel. But here she is, the trickster. She finally decided to come out and show her face. The one you was going so hard for. Oh, no. I got to stay a King of Pentacles. I built this. This is how. Let me shut up. I know. But all of these cards hit the floor, right? So I ain't going to take them. Did they hit the floor, y'all? Didn't I just get up and get these cards? Because I'm sure they all reverse. So I'm sure they had to hit the floor. Right? They had to. I'm going to put them back because it's a lot of overindulging. Look, I'm just put it back. Anyway, they had to. So, but I'm going to clarify a little more. Did they hit the floor, y'all? I can't remember. Somebody tell me. I don't know, but I know, wait a minute, what I do with her. Okay, let's not put her. Let me just keep these cards in my hand, how they was. Okay, I don't remember if they hit the floor or not. So, but I'm feeling like this is all part of the plan. I don't know why. How did I get so many? So, okay, these is already here. So, we clarifying your defendee, Mr. Masculine. The one you stood up and fought so much for. But behind your back, wouldn't even spit on your grave or put out your fire if you piss on you. Whatever the damn saying is. If you're on fire, they wouldn't piss on you. Or some shit like that. They hit the floor. Thank you so much. Okay, so I don't take reversals. They hit the floor, so I don't want to be unfair to you, Mr. Masculine. So I'm not going to take these in reverse, but yet and still, I'm going to keep them. Thank you so much. Thank you, Linda. Okay, so here we go. Queen of Pentacles. Here she go. There she is. Somebody dealing with a Capricorn. All right. Or is she a Taurus? I don't know who she is, but she's a Queen of Pentacles nonetheless. The one you was so persistent on defending. The one that you was showing, oh, I got my soulmate. I got this. I got that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. This is where your pinnacle wanted to go, right? Right? Whatever. Maybe you was committed. Maybe you was in a marriage. Maybe it was something. You established something here, right? But something's going on here. Let's put her. I don't know if the Hierophant goes with her or the devil goes with her. I don't know if she's a Taurus or she's a Capricorn. Let's roll with it. For some of y'all, she's a Capricorn. For some of y'all, she's a Taurus. But either way, she is y'all karmic in the situation, okay? And you insisted on holding on to her because it was the life you built before the life that they was told you that you was going to be given. You didn't want that life. Remember, this is what you wanted because you didn't want. You was bored and discontent. You didn't want to be no divine masculine. You didn't want to be no emperor. But remember that. Keep that. You know, when people telling stories and they say, keep that in mind for later, Mr. Emperor. Remember, you said you didn't want to be no emperor. Now we're going to lay it out to you why you did want to be emperor. This right here is showing you why you absolutely want to be a motherfucking emperor because you can't see shit. You can be sitting here laying with a motherfucker that got a knife over your motherfucking head when your eyes is closed. I'm just saying, you learn stuff on this journey. It teaches stuff about people that you never would have known if you would have never got the discernment from the Lord. I'm just telling you. Yep. So you was in a relationship. Yep. Yeah. Well, that's what it was, I guess. Okay. It needed, I mean, it could use a little healing, but it was equal give and take, which I call. Maybe it wasn't much love. Maybe it was all passion. Maybe it was about more sex and more stability and then love, you know, because Eight of Swords is on top of the love. The love is traps, okay? I don't know, maybe I was in love. Whatever. That ain't my business, okay? Moving right along, we're just coming in to tell you what the Magician in reverse did with the Seven of Swords. What did she do? Well, while you fought so hard for her, she was out overindulging. She was out being frisky, being passionate, being immature. Maybe this is what she was doing while you supposed to be equal. Maybe that's where this ain't even with you. This is her being frisky with somebody else. Her pinnacle didn't get offered to you, did it? Right? It's like a chain reaction. Somebody's out overindulging. That's what I feel the energy down. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's overindulging too. It could be giving in too much. But I'm gonna just leave it. Let's just clarify them. How about that? But I do feel like overindulgent energy here. I know this Page of Wands here. Somebody tell me more about this. What's going on? Whatever it feels, I feel like you, Ace of Swords, It's some truth. Or some clarity. Or some idea. Or some beliefs. Oh, wait, I can't take that back. 6 of Wands. The King of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Oh. I don't know what she did, but I think it was whatever she was doing. It wasn't with you. Because we got the King of Cups out here. And then we got you trying to go. This is the final 2 cards. Is I want to go in the calmer waters with the Divine Feminine. I want to be the King of Wands after all. Because whatever this was here that I decided to do was not a good idea. I see it now that I got clarity. Somebody else, I feel like somebody that offered their pinnacle somewhere else. Doing this, overindulging, having a victory here with this King of Cups. While you so persistent on being the King of Pentacles, she wasn't so persistent on being the Queen. She knew she had this relationship. While she all out, drinking, partying, doing whatever. 9 of Cups to the King of Cups. Definitely could have been some liquor involved. Motherfucker getting drunk and getting frisky. Knowing they in a commitment. Offering too much of themselves. Oh, but then the truth comes out. And you start feeling 5 of Swords. This same 5 of Swords was your energy in the Divine Feminine reading. You showed up right in this. In your regret that you felt. When you found out the truth. And you got some truth here. You ready to go find your feminine now. You ready to be that divine masculine after all. What's the Ace of Swords? Now you ready to speak some type of truth, eh? Yeah, you've been trapped here in some situation. Trapped thinking it's happy, but you really dealing with a player. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. Oh, well, she ain't a player, she just crush a lot. Okay, well, whatever she is, she done disappointed your ass again. And now you're back in the position to heal. Again, back in the position to take a leap of faith. Again, except this time you got to serve up some justice. Okay? Sorry. I'm sorry to be like this, but I'm just telling you the truth. And I hope you still love me because I still love you. Divine Masculine, Mr. Masculine watching, okay? Anyway, so now, Ace of Wands. What is the truth? Is Ace of Wands to the Strength card to the Judgment. The fact that you chose Strength card to hold yourself back from Ace of Wands. A path that was destined to you was a wrong judgment. It was the wrong decision to make. It was a misjudgment is what it was. You restricted yourself from Ace of Wands, but you indulged in a karmic situation instead. It's a big, huge lesson that you're learning here, Mr. Masculine. And after that big, huge lesson, and after it hurt so bad, it's still over. You still ain't the King of Pentacles because you're the King of Wands. That's just who you are. I mean, you are a King of Pentacles. That's your Earth. You're probably an Earth sign, but you're dead, or you might not even be an Earth sign. Maybe you was determined to invest your time, money, and energy in something. But you are the Divine Masculine, whether you want it to be or not. And this is definitely going to put you in a position to be more grateful for what the Lord has blessed you with. Because you could be out here sleeping with snakes and tricky-ass, lying-ass, magician-ass bitches that's sitting here telling you they love you in your face, but behind your back doing some old sluggish ass shit. Some old sneaky, creepy ass shit. Okay? So I'm just saying. So anyway, the Death card is clarified by 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Temperance. The Sun card is being illuminated over a situation and it's ending. And you're going to go into healing from the situation. And once you start healing from your situation, you'll start seeing things different. Then you're going to find yourself offering love to the feminine, the Empress. You're going to find yourself you're going to find yourself wanting to be the Emperor after all. Take charge of this brand new beginning. But you might find that the Empress, she ain't going to have you. It's not funny, but I'm just saying, some of y'all. But I'm just saying, don't let that stop you. I mean, the universe ain't going to. It's going to push you anyway. It's going to make you do what you got to do. This is a transformation that's hit you. Love is transforming you. This heartbreak is transforming you. With the Death card, you're going through some type of transformation, and you're putting the burdens are being all set free here in order for you to start fresh and a whole new energy with the Temperance. And then I do feel like you got a decision that you need to make with the 2 of Wands. Or this is the results of a decision that you did make. Tell me about the Two of Wands. In order for you to just be like, all right, I know what I said. I did say I want to stand up and fight for this and that, but damn it, I'm being the King of Wands. For that to happen, this is severe pain. So after finding out this truth, is you go through some type of transformation with, and then you decide to put down the burdens. And then, after you put down the burdens, you go in trying to protect something that you feel like is yours. You go offering this pinnacle. Equal give and take, taking a leap of faith, hopping towards possibly this Queen of Cups. She the same lady that kept popping up on the bottom. The Queen of Cups, the one that you didn't want at first, the one that you didn't want to leap towards, the one that you were discontent with, the one that you didn't want to be a masculine for, or something like that. But you now are offering. You see, it's about the change in perception. Why the Nine of Wands? She might be guarded. She might be looking at you crazy, like, fool. Look how she looking at him like, nah, back up off my garden. I sowed and planted good shit here. She might be looking at you like you suspect. She might not trust you. She might have got a material or a good financial harvest since you left, and she might think that you were about there for the money. I'm just saying, because all them pentacles is growing in her garden, and she looking at you like, But all you want is to communicate. All you want to do is communicate about the Seven of Swords. About your behavior. Page of Pentacles, you might have learned new ways to behave. You may have equipped new behaviors as well. You might look, and you want to talk about love too. You want to talk about wish fulfillment and love. You want to talk about the devil. So some of y'all want to talk about a Capricorn that y'all probably cut off with the Queen of Swords that y'all was in a relationship with. So tell me about this King of Pentacles. The Sun card. You want to be Leo now? I'm just playing. But you know Leo is the King of Wands. But y'all get what that was just a joke. I'm sorry. Making light of the situation. King of Pentacles is the person that got that tower. And that tower got his ass ready to get on up. Get on up like James Brown. And rev off of that motherfucker. He out. Like, fuck this. This bitch had me fooled. He out of here. Yep. He's the one that just went through a painful ending because he got the truth about his Queen of Pentacles. And now the whole sun. The sun has illuminated everything. And now he's sitting over in tower energy trying to find a way to move forward. Well, I don't think it happened yet, but it's about to. And this is all because he thought he knew it all, or he was just arrogant, or he judgmental. I don't really know what he was, but he could have just, it seemed like somebody came along and tried to help him out. But he was so persistent. He was ungrateful. He didn't want the help. He held back from the help on purpose because he wanted what he made instead of what the Lord had made. This is like a Bible book or something, you know? And he learned that the Lord's wrath was good, and he surrendered to the journey. Chapter Emperor versus the journey. No, I'm just saying, it seemed like some shit that you add to the Bible. And he tried the Lord by not going to surrender to his journey. And he seen that it was not good. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to make fun of the Bible or nothing. But I'm just saying, when you look at the Bible, it be all them warrior stories that people went through when they tried to challenge God and it didn't work out. When they try to fight for God and it did work out. You know, that's one of this. The emperor just tried to challenge the Lord and it did not work out. It did not work out. 10 of Swords, the Lord rained hard on his ass. He going through a painful ass ending and he's gaining the truth. The Lord, look at that. Look at that hand coming out the sky. The Lord don't play. He ain't to be fucked with. If I say you an emperor, boy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but that's how the Lord is on it. That's how it look like. You don't tell me that you're not going to be no emperor, that I made you. You're going to be an emperor, and I'm going to show you why you're going to be an emperor. Bing! Here's the sun. Shine the light on all that bullshit going on. Oh, okay. You want to be an emperor now, don't you? I thought you would see it my way. That's how the Lord forces us to surrender to the journey. He don't do it all sweet and say, "Oh, come on, my son, let me give you a love and a hug and a kiss." He do it like this. We don't surrender because we was like, "Okay, Lord, thank you." We surrender because we got towers out with the towers. We surrender because of the damn tower, y'all. That's why we surrender. We don't surrender because God is all nice and mighty. We surrender because he gave us the smackdown. We surrender by choice. We surrender by force. That's how we know that when you sitting over here getting the tower, that we better back the fuck up because the Lord don't play. That's how we know. You better scoot up out of that energy. He about to get a tower. Back up. Let it. He getting the tower. Don't back up. Everybody give him 50 feet. Everybody know what's up is going to back up from that tower because they know when the Lord send that ace down, it ain't going to get, it might not be pretty. It might not be pretty. And for this divine masculine right here who was determined to stay a king of pentacles instead of becoming a masculine, it's not going to be very pretty for him. It's going to be bad. But it was bad for all of us at some point. So we can sit here and hee-hee-ha-ha at this masculine if we want to, which we shouldn't. But I'm saying that we all know what this is. So that's why I'm sitting here saying, damn. Ooh. I mean, I haven't refused to try to be the empress, but I refuse to lead the emperor alone. And I refuse to stop reaching out and stop doing this and stop doing that. And every time, boop, 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 boop. And guess what? One of them dimes, you'll quit. I'm just telling you the truth. 9 of Swords. So if you don't think the Empress be the only one getting tower moments, how y'all think we get so good on the healing journey? Them damn towers that we learn to avoid. We know how to avoid the towers because we know how much the motherfuckers hurt. We don't want them no more. So now look at that. Look who's doing what the Lord said after his smackdown. Well, look at that, divine masculine. Look at you being obedient in the Lord. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Look at you. You working together, doing what the Lord said. You got a little stress behind it, but you doing what he said. You getting your butt on the common waters and you're starting fresh. And you're defending the right thing these days because now the Lord that gave you a new perspective. And look what's upright. Reconciliation. So now you see it. You see it the way God sees it now. This seems like, is that sure? Are you sure you talking about God? God don't sound like that. Yeah, God don't play. That's what people be getting twisted. You think you God, yeah. That's why people get it twisted. They think, oh, I'm going to read this Bible. Or people, let's just say the 10 Commandments. Let's just use that as an example. People will read them 10 Commandments, know it say don't steal, and you go in the store and steal. So y'all don't take God seriously out here, a lot of y'all. So he got to do shit like this. He can't just write 10 lists of commandments and let y'all follow them. That's like how my mama used to say. I can't just say, hey, sweetie, get up and clean your room. I got to say, get up and clean this motherfucking room. And then you understand me. My mama used to say that. Did y'all mama say that too? I don't know if they did, but my mama did. So I'm letting y'all know that y'all can understand it in a God's way. God can't tell you, hey, stop contacting that divine masculine and you just listen. Oh, because you love him. He can't tell you, hey, leave that Queen of Pentacles alone. Stop being a King of Pentacles because you're not supposed to do that. He's telling you his plan, what he sees further than you can see, but you won't just do it. You won't. Not until he sends you a 10 of Swords. And you run your ass up out of there to do it. You run your ass up out of there to send that love out. You run your ass up out of there to participate in being divine masculine. He had to put the smack down on you. My point is that if things were sweet, we wouldn't change. When shit get bitter, when shit get in the trenches, when it get pressure, that's when shit start happening. That's when shit start moving. When God stopped telling y'all, hey, please stop contacting masculine. And he stopped saying, stop contacting the motherfucking masculine. That's when we get it. You get what I'm saying? He don't get up in our face and yell. But he'll send a tower. You ain't going to stop contacting masculine? All right, well, let me show you why you need to stop. Boom. 10 of Swords in your face, divine feminine. This ain't even your read, but I'm sure you hear somewhere, some of y'all. And then boom, that's what you do. You stop contacting the masculine. So Mr. Masculine, I'm here to tell you that when the Lord say that you're not going to be no King of Pentacles, you're going to be a King of Wands, that's what he means. So if he tell you to leave this Queen of Pentacles alone and you don't, boom, he's sending you the 10 of Swords, just like you're doing in this reading, because you was determined not to be the King of Wands, but look who you are. You got anxiety, but you're doing exactly what the Lord said. The same thing you were ungrateful for, the same thing you were holding yourself back from. You're doing it. King of Wands. offering love to somebody that you want to collaborate with, that you want to build with. And I don't feel like that you didn't want to build it, because at the very beginning of the spread, it's something, somebody was walking away from you and it was hurting you deep down, but you was acting like it wasn't. So it ain't that you wasn't trying to have this, or you didn't want to partake in something new. It was that you was too comfortable in what you already had. You rather just stay comfortable in what you already had than take a leap and have something greater, than do something magical and make a change in the world. You rather just stay comfortable, and the Lord didn't give you that job, Mr. Masculine. He gave you something far more important. So when he tell you can't sit there and be regular, you just can't. He don't care how much you ignore the signs, how much you ignore your intuition. You're getting your ass out here and being a king of wands, like he said. Because if you don't, he got a tower for you. He got a 10 of swords for you. He got you a tower if you ain't gonna listen. And that's how he make us all get in check, not just you. So don't feel like the Lord is being hard on you. Hell no. You want to know how many towers I face? At least a good 12. And it's all because I want to love a person. You know what I mean? You'll wrap your mind around it. Here we go. And this is what you're doing. Just trying to love a person. Maybe you, I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses for you. Talking about the 4 cups. The Lord don't play is what it boils down to. All right? Maybe we shouldn't bring that up. No, no, I'm just playing. Look, 4 cups clarified by the 5 of wands, the wheel of fortune, and the knight of wands. This is bored and discontent. Which pile is that under? Same judgment. That's where all the truth got found out. Wait a minute. I thought judgment was under the 4 of Pentacles. Some stuff got slid over. So yeah, because I'm supposed to. What's over? No, that's the Hermit. That's where the change of mind happens. So 5 of wands with the wheel of fortune and the knight of wands here. This is arguing. Somebody's arguing, fighting. So now you see the truth here. Maybe you're not acting. This is where it's been shown to you why you don't want to be the King of Pentacles. And this is where you decide you do want to be the King of Wands. But that don't mean you're acting on it yet. It's on the 9 of Swords, which means you're still just thinking about it. Okay, so but right here in your feelings with the 4 of Cups, you're discontent. Maybe this is where it happens. This is where you speak on it. Because you're discontent about what you saw or what you've been shown. So that's where argument takes place. Argument takes place about somebody being in and out. Okay, about a second chance, second chance, or destiny, or maybe somebody argues. It's like you argue with somebody about them being in and out, and then they argue with you about destiny. So then you see something else completely different. Destiny? What you mean destiny? See, motherfuckers know about your destiny and you don't even want to take it. Y'all start arguing about something. I think it's destiny. Somebody's being destiny. Oh, something about that now. It's a fight of arguing. Or maybe this is you charging in trying to talk about when you was discontent or something. I don't know. I see the Lovers on the bottom. The 4 wands. Look, we're getting into this. The Lovers on the bottom, the 4 wands with the King of Cups and the 2 of Cups. And the Devil with the 3 of Cups, the Fool card, the 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups. This could be you arguing with this Queen of Cups woman. I don't know if this is you coming over to the King of Cups or in the energy, or you arguing with the Queen of Cups, or the Capricorn then went on to that King of Cups that she was over there with that Pentacle with. I don't know if you arguing with her about in and out, and then she tell you, well, you got a destiny, why can't I? Or some shit like that. I don't know. Or the Taurus. She could be a Taurus as well, but it's a devil energy on here. The first 2 cards was the Lovers. It records it's destiny, the Lovers, going in the union, being emotionally more mature than the Devil with the reconciliation and the leap. Tell me about this argument. What's the argument? What's the Five of Wands? Damn, is this another tower? Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles. That's the argument that you're having with the woman. The Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman over here. Four of Cups energy. She is, and you might have an argument with the Capricorn or the Taurus woman too, but she's defending herself. It's an argument taking place about somebody was in and out when it came to the destiny. And now somebody's trying to stand, and somebody's saying, well, I'm trying to bring justice. I'm trying to stand up and fight for it. But there's a problem because on this Ten of Swords, somebody trying to act like everything is fine when it's still something about Six of Cups to pass. But anyways, the Queen of Swords, which I feel like this woman, her energy is cold right now. So she's gaining a new perspective of how she looks at you and how she looks at the situation. So she's basically done cut you out and she's leaving you in the cold. Now she's holding back from you and it's going to bring you in a second tower. Dang. Tell them about the... Damn. You know it's hard out here for the imp. Emperor. Not a pimp, an imp. Damn. Tell them about the Four of Pentacles. She holding herself back because she healing. She moving on with the Chariot. Damn. She said you're toxic. Or that you need to go and be over back with the Capricorn. That's what it's saying. Look at that. That's somebody. There it is. And then you coming out as the King of Swords. And the Empress is right here. I forgot I'm on my phone today, so the screen ain't as big as it normally is. But I do feel like you getting some emotional maturity from this lesson. That's what your lesson was about, growing you up, making you emotionally available, not only logical. You got a balance of logic and emotion. You're trying to offer love to the Empress. The problem with that is she's holding herself back now. The tables have turned. She's holding herself back because she's healing. She feels like she's healing herself from a toxic, low vibration ass lover's connection. And she is not going to stop holding back. Well, I want to clarify the Eight of Swords. Or at least another tower ain't under there about it. Why is the Devil here? That's what she's telling you. Take your ass back over there with that one person. Going back over there for the person you left me in the cold for. Damn, this woman ain't playing. She is in the Queen of Swords, so she is going to be a little vicious with her communication. That's what she's telling you. She ain't doing shit. I ain't moving on shit. I'm not putting in no work in shit. Go give back to the bitch that you was with. She could be a Pisces. Ew. She working on balance and she in the calmer water. She appreciating herself. Dang. Damn. Tell me about the Eight of Swords here. It's going to get a little rough for you, Mr. Masculine. I can't even lie to you. Yeah, you'll try. I feel like you'll try a couple more times. Or maybe you'll only try that once. And if she shuts you down, then you just going to retreat. You're going to retreat from her. And then King of Cups reverse to the Two of Cups. I don't know what you're going to do with that King of Cups reverse. I hope you don't go drinking about it. You walk away from reconciliation and wait. Disappointed. Not knowing what to do. King of Cups reverse. The King of Cups reverse, you got to watch him. He a drinker. Tell my King of Cups reverse. Your intuition is telling you that you need to get in the calmer waters. Look, your intuition been telling you to go on in the calmer waters with the Empress. That's what your intuition is popping up for you. It's saying, this is why I was telling you to get in the calmer waters with her. Because now she done turned into the Queen of Swords. So now you turn into King of Swords around the union. And I don't know how you're going to handle it like that. But I don't know if that means you're going to be patient. Tell me about this King of Swords. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to get my victory. I don't care what she and her, what she talking about. King of Swords to the Six of Wands. It's about a happy ending in the union. Something stable. But since she's like that, you're coming out of King of Cups. And when you come out of King of Cups, you're moving into the King of Swords. You become more logical and strategic about how it's. And she going to be Queen of Swords and cut you out. You're going to be King of Swords and get up in there. You getting strategic because you having this victory. You don't care what nobody. This is what you're saying. I'm getting this victory. I got my tools and I'm getting up in there. She can look. I'm going to offer it again. And then you're going to get a tower again. And then guess what? You're just going to try to find a new way to look at it. Until you possibly just give up from feeling confused. Damn. That's kind of what happened to her. And that'll be your karma. Damn. Why it seem like you're getting so much karma, though? The first one wasn't necessarily karma. It was you forcing you to surrender to the journey because you insisted to not listen. You insisted on not seeing why the divine wanted you to leave this person in the past alone to get on a new path because that had run its course. And if he was trying, just imagine if you believed and trusted in the divine, right? When he keeps you up on your line and say, hey, divine masculine, I know you've been with that woman, but I need you to leave her alone because I got a new woman I need you to move on to. Or I got a new journey or a new purpose that I need you to do. If you trusted the Lord with all your might, guess what you're going to do? You're going to drop everything and go. If you surrender to the Lord and he say up, you won't jump and you won't say, okay, Lord, how you want me to jump? It's going to be like that. You see what I'm saying? And you're not like that for the Lord. You're not fearing him at all. Because if the Lord get you on the phone and say, I need a favor, I need you to do this, you're like, oh, no, Lord, I hear you. But what my plan is much more important than what you got going on. I'm going to have to holler at you. And that's basically how you handle the Lord. And he don't tolerate that kind of disrespect, so he handled you back in the same way that you handle him. And he was making it a little bit known for you that I am the Lord and I am to be feared. You don't tell me what you're going to do. I tell you what to do. He was just letting you know. But this right here is going to be a karma. Because I do feel like you did the same thing to this woman while you was defending that other woman. Some women might take you back. I'm not saying that it's not. After you be a little bit persistent and you try again. Maybe about the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, she might take you back. But at the time 10, you might want to just hang it up. And say, fuck it. I did it. I learned from it. It is what it is. Let me chalk it up as a loss. And then at that point, you'll understand another karmic lesson. I mean, another, not karmic lesson. Well, we'll just say karmic lesson because it is from karma. Well, you learn another lesson. And that's that you leap when the Lord tells you to leap, first of all. And second of all, if you don't, you might miss out on something really good. You know, and then it'll show you how you won't never be manipulated or you won't never put people on the back burner or hold back from or whatever you did in this situation. You won't ever do it again because you'll know what it feels like now. You'll know exactly what it feels like. You'll know exactly what that person that you were doing it to was going through when you felt it. That's how the universe do us. And that's how we start being good on our own. Because we don't like bad karma. So we just start being good so we can make sure when the universe start passing us out good karma, that we get, they start passing out karma. You got bad karma, you got bad karma, you got good karma, you got good karma. We be trying to be on the side of what a good karma is. And we can't do that if we out here acting low vibrational. So we don't do it. So that's how we get on the journey. That's how we surrender to the journey. We do what we are supposed to do without anybody watching, without being told. It's just because it's the right thing to do. We're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. That's what God's people do. Because God to put the smack down on those people, and we know that if we don't, then we're going to get another smack down, and we don't like to smack down. So we don't play around. We just get down, so we don't want to have to lay down. All right. So, but that's all I'm saying. So don't feel bad, divine masculine. We all done got the smack down several times, all right? So, but it's for the Lord to teach you. for you to see how he sees, or for you to see his plan now that you refuse to just surrender to it. So you're just trying to protect you from some magician-ass person that was playing you like a fiddle. And you insisted on seeing why you couldn't stay there. So he showed you. And you didn't like what you saw. The next time going forward, you won't make the Lord show you. You'll say, the Lord knows I'm going. Right? It'll be like that. Surrendering to what his plan is. So that's what I got for you. And I do hope it helps. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Even though it might have got you up in your feelings a little bit. Like it anyway. Okay? Namaste. Have a blessed day.